Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honestly, I'm here, the creator and writer of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video where we use the tarot to become the alchemist of our lives and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me. I do not just use the tarot. I use God and Goddess in the same sentence. And I may mispronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlamagne to God, it ain't gonna stop me. So what's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Let's go ahead and get into it. God, guardian angels, beings of light, what information do you deem worthy for us to hear at this time? Please deliver these messages to me and through me, allowing no room for doubt or confusion. I hope that this message finds you well. Angel number 48. Ooh. No, I need a bigger camera because I wish y'all would see how these cards just rolled off my hands. So the two cards that came out is celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift to the universe. Before last year, I was I started to have this talk to you guys about how time isn't real. And we know time isn't real because God allows us to be in situations and to go through, different cycles over and over. So just let you know, time really doesn't matter. But the reason why we have time is so that we can have these moments of measurement. So we can say to ourselves, okay, how have I done from January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2022? And so I feel like at the top of this year, you should take this time to really, think about last year. Think about your wins. Think about what you did that was good. I feel like so often when we reflect on the past, we always think about, well, damn, I should have did this, or damn, I should have did that. And we don't really celebrate ourselves enough. And I feel like, especially if you're somebody that can beat up on yourself a lot, like that could be contributing to why you don't feel good enough, ready enough, whatever enough, okay? So I feel like at the top of this year, whenever you see this message, if you are feeling a little down, like you like, damn, like I can't believe I'm still at this job, or I can't believe I still have, I can't believe I am still in this apartment, or I still have this car. Like say you wanted to have a new place to live, or you wanted to have a new vehicle by now, but it hasn't happened. I want you to, instead of reflecting on what isn't here and what you don't have or how you fell short, I want you to celebrate all of the baby steps that you took to get yourself there. Maybe you may not have the apartment now, but you got your credit together so that when it's time for you to go do it, it's easier. Maybe you don't have the new job now, but all last year you've been working on your side hustle, getting your foundations in place, and so now you have a way out. No matter what it is, no matter how big or small it is, I feel like we need to celebrate our wins more and just know that we're doing the best we can. First of all, let's just be honest. Nigga, we in a fucking pandemic. We in a fucking panorama, okay? I just think we have to realize, the other day, very, very randomly, I happened to Google The Leftovers. Now, if you don't know about The Leftovers was this show on HBO that talked about 1% of the world just magically disappearing one day. And then it was dealing with, the leftovers, the people who had to deal with this magical disappearance. And I just realized the amount of people who disappear on The Leftovers is pretty much equivalent to how many people have died from COVID. And so it's as a country, we are literally moving in grief. We're literally seeing people die left and right, whether they're dying from COVID, whether they're dying from gun violence, whether they're dying from fucking opioids crisis. We are literally just in this state of chaos. I just don't feel like how we're operating is normal. Let's put that on a tangent. I don't feel like this is normal. Angel number 535. But I just want you to realize we're going through a lot of shit. And especially if you are a Black person, on top of every fucking thing else that we're going through, we got racism on top of that. White people dumbasses is still not being you know what? maybe we shouldn't. It's like the racism is more, the police brutality is more, and it's just like, it's exhausting. So if you are even able to smile, if you're even able to turn on this video to try to find some motivation, congratulate yourself for that, because you could just easily not do it. You could easily go just keep going on your timeline, or you could just be like, you know what, life is so fucked up, I'm gonna stay fucked up. But you're not. You're choosing to try to do something differently. You're choosing to try. You're choosing to have faith. And I think that should be celebrated, no matter how big or small that looks to the outside world. Okay? Angel number 533. The next card that came out is light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. I feel like for some people, it's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. For some reason, I'm going to be honest, I feel like this is a message that some people need to step up more. I know for myself, I realize that while I do have this deep, deep desire to be seen, this deep, deep desire to, achieve fame and to be one of the greats, to be like, Shakespeare, people talking about me years and years after I die. I really genuinely want to be the greatest writer of all time. Like, genuinely want to be that. And I work every day with that in mind. Like, I'm not working to write a mediocre fucking Amazon bestseller book. No, I am working to make a worldwide, globally impact book. But at the same time, my entire life, I have not been valued to stand up. Like, I haven't been, I haven't been celebrated. I haven't been loved on, honestly. Like, a lot of my life has been people telling me I'm too much. I need to quiet down. I need to, dim my light. I've been talked about, teased. I tell you guys all of that, all the bullshit. Because I'm like so over saying it. I don't even want to say it, but those stories. But like, now I'm in this place in my life where I'm realizing my fears have been holding me back. Like, angel number 731, I talk all this shit about like social media, and I tell y'all how I've had my battles against Instagram, but at the root of it, it's because I'm scared to be seen. It's because I don't want to look like a failure. I don't want somebody to, go on my page and see 5 likes and be like, look at her, look at her. She left and this is what she's doing. Because I want you guys to kind of understand my path. Because I had to remind myself, because a lot of people, and this is why it's so important to take time to reflect on yourself. Because a lot of people look at me like I'm a failure for some reason, or like I fell off. And the crazy thing is, I have to constantly remind myself that I chose to walk away from certain people, things, and places. I was in, now it's probably a globally recognized organization. I was one of the leaders of that organization. I was in front of 100+ kids for 2 nights a week for damn near a whole school year. Like, that was my life. I was a leader in a globally recognized, well, at least statewide recognized brand. Like, if you in Michigan or you're in Detroit, you know about this organization. And being a part of that organization meant that I was able to be in certain rooms. Like, it wasn't just that I was in this organization. This organization was like my life. Like, we mentored the kids 2 days a week. Then there would be, fundraisers. There would be, little dinners, or we would take the kids to go see stuff. And so that meant the mentors had to go with them. And so it was like, it was this whole thing. Like, I was attached to a lot of people at one point in time. I had a very full life. Like, my holiday season was like, oh, I'm going to this birthday, I'm going to this party, going this here, because it was a lot. Like, they really was like my second family. And so I left that. And so now I'm by myself. And I don't have all these people and I don't have all these holiday parties to go to. And like my stepmom, she said something like, "Oh, I thought you had like at least 2 friends." And it's like, bitch, I don't care if I had no friends. Like, I walked away from that shit, you know? But the thing, it made me realize that people don't see you for you. They see you for everything that's around you. And like, I don't know. I don't want to get off on a tangent, but I realized like I was afraid to be seen on social media because I didn't want my, my ex kids to like see me trying and I'm not looking successful to them. And I didn't want to see the people that I left behind to like come and like look on my page and be like, "Look at her. She left us like to fail." Like it was a lot of fear. But I'm realizing like, fuck them. Like I walked away from them. Like I chose not to be involved. I could have easily kept going, kept being a part of that, kept being in that circle, act like none of the shit that happened bothered me and just kept doing it. But I chose something differently for myself. And so I have to remind myself like, bitch, you don't need to be out here moving in shame. What do you have to be embarrassed about? Like you love something, you're trying to build something for yourself and for future people to come. Like what I'm doing is not some bullshit. Like I really genuinely believe in these videos. I really genuinely believe in the articles I write for Honestly Sis. I genuinely believe in my motherfucking book. That's why I've been working on it for 7 years. And like, I know people may look at me like, "Oh, she's still working on that book or she's still doing this." And it's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm still working on that book because you may be thinking I'm just working on that book and I only did 1 draft. I'm working on that book. I've been working on this book for 7 years. This is my 8th draft. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say because I'm writing the best book ever. If I wanted to just write a fucking book, I could have published 5 years ago. But what I'm writing, I want to write something that is going to stand the test of time. And in order for something to stand the test of time, it's going to take time. And so I say all of that to say that I don't know how you're walking out on faith. I don't know what you're doing differently in your life. I don't know how you're the black sheep in wherever you are. But I know that if you aren't celebrating yourself, if you're not putting your creative endeavors or whatever the fuck you're doing on full display because of the opinion of other people, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. God gave us these ideas, these intentions, all of these things, not just for us, it's for other people. Celebrate your light. It's time to reveal your light to the world. Nobody views this world. Let me just say this and I'm gonna get off of it. Nobody views the world through your lens. Nobody see things the way that you see things. Nobody understands or, think or create the way that you create. That's your fucking superpower. And it's gonna look weird and it's gonna look strange when you're doing something that nobody's ever seen before. But you will never know unless you know, okay? I don't know who that message is for, but I'm gonna get off of it. Last thing I just want to throw out here is vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to a cosmo intelligence. And I'm so excited to have this chat with Des on January 18th. If you're interested in that, make sure you go check out the website down below. But I'm so excited because I do feel like I feel like last year we were, coming into the Aquarius age, still like a lot of the old stuff in there. But I really genuinely feel like this year, like God is just moving in overtime. And like, I just feel like people who are connected, you're not going to be able, like, I feel like God is going to put you in a position to force you to realize, like, either you're going to walk this path with me or you're going to walk the path of the world. And I feel like you have to decide, like, do you want to live for God? Do you want to live for yourself and for God, or do you want to live for the world? Because you can't do both. All right, God, clarify this message of celebration, light, vibration. What are you trying to get us to understand about celebrating ourselves? What do you want us to understand about embracing our unique self and sharing our light to the world? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. One card only, God, would be great. In God's name, I try. What are you trying to get us to understand? Celebration, light, vibration. I'm trying to stop doing that because on November 1440, I'm just realizing the people that I like videos, it's not a whole bunch of poppers. It's because they're very clear and concise, and I need to get that together. So, where we're going to focus. That's so crazy. I did all of this shuffling, and this card came right back out. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So there's this vortex of becoming. A vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and everything that... So there is this vortex of becoming. A vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. And so I feel like what God is just trying to get you to understand is that why he's asking you to really celebrate yourself, to really focus on the positive, to really focus on shining your light in the world, is because as you focus on a positive, what you put out in the world is what you get back. That's the law of attraction, right? Like attract like. So if you celebrate yourself and if you realize that you're a gift to the universe, then everybody else will realize the same to you. You'll become a radiant light to the world. And then once you become a light to the world, you attract everything that is to you. I think I said this in another video, but recently I was listening to conversations, Super Soul Conversations with Oprah, and she was talking to Dr. Michael Bedford, and he was just saying why people don't manifest, why people don't manifest things in their life, or why people manifest things in their life but they're not able to sustain it. And he was saying that the reason why that happens is because in order to have what you want, in order to manifest what you want in the world, you have to be willing to become it. You can't have what you aren't willing to become. And so it's not a matter of you trying to manifest, but it's a matter of you trying to embody what you want from the world. Amber, what does that mean? If I want to manifest a career of being a successful, talented, celebrated author, then what that would take is me embodying the life of an author, right? That would take me putting my time, effort, and intention into my craft, right? Into becoming an author. That would take me celebrating myself, celebrating my path, celebrating that I have these ideas to give to God to become an author, right? And what Michael was saying in this conversation, I'm definitely going to make sure I post it down below, was that it's not that the law of attraction, we always say the law of attraction is like attract like, right? But what he's saying is that you really, when you embody the quality that is needed to manifest your dreams, it's not that you're magnetizing things to you. Well, yeah, I guess it is. It's like, because your light is on. So it's like your light is on. So it's like you're literally radiating and pulling all of the things that you want into your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? This message of celebration and light is coming about is because God is saying, no matter if you had the best 2021 or the worst 2021, right now at 2022, January, whatever, 2022, What he needs you to do is to think about all the things you did right and how you can continue to do those things that you do right. Because as you focus on those things that you do right, it allows solutions for all those things that went wrong. It put light now because you took your focus off the problem. I say this all the time. The focus and the problem and the solution are two different vibrational frequencies, right? And so what God is saying is that regardless of what went right or what went wrong in 2021, what he wants you to focus on is what went right. And when you focus on what went right and when you keep putting attention into what went right, all of those other things will naturally correct itself because we're vibrational beings, right? And because the law of attraction is assembling all of those things, okay? I really hope you understand this. The reason that this message is coming about is because God wants you to understand why it is so important for you to focus on positive. When you focus on positive or you focus on what you can do, then you give room and you allow the universe to take care of all those things that you can't do. And it's also, and it works both ways, because as you focus on the positive and you're feeding yourself, you're also allowing your light to come on, you're radiating it more, and you're just drawing in all of those solutions. So naturally the problems that you had before, they're gone, right? So it worked both ways, right? Last thing that came out is my relationships are supposed to feel good. So whether it is a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship, what God wants you to know is that all your relationships are supposed to feel good. And if they don't feel good, and if they don't, and if they produce anxiety into you, then you know, that may be a direction, that may be a key indicator that you may need to go another way. I can't wait a minute. Issue number 2150. I can't believe that much time has went by. Let's wrap this up with a work your light. I can't believe that much time has passed. But I really hope you understand what this message is about. It's just really about God wants you to here it is. It's really is you have control of the thoughts that you offer. I have control of the vibration I offer. Once you begin to believe or expect good feeling things to come to you, you're in the vortex. And once you get there, you are now in the cooperative component. Now you get to rendezvous with all the good stuff that you put there, and you can train yourself there. You can do it in a day. You have control over everything that rendezvous with you when you get control of your vibration that you offer. And you get control of the vibration that you offer when you care about how you feel. So if you care about how you feel, you wouldn't spend time beating up yourself, but you would spend time celebrating yourself. And when you spend time celebrating yourself, that's you turning on your light, and that's you sending a signal to the universe that you're ready for all the things that you wish for. All right, I'm done. God, last message. Clarify this message of celebration, life, vibration, the law of attraction, the symbols, all cooperative relationships. What are you trying to get us to understand about the importance of pouring into ourselves, on focus on the positive? What do you want us to understand about getting in control of the vibration that we offer? Why is it so important to know that the solution is on a different vibrational frequency than a problem? In God's name I pray. Ashe. I love it. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Catch the universal tease. Light, light. Don't dim your light to fit in. That is going to be our final message on page 42. Don't dim your light to fit in. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding, and you are a part of the universe, so expanding is a part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly pull back. They are not for you, and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too, or not. Keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the changing energy. Others won't because they were likely born under the Sorry, I got so excited. Angel number 2525. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the changing energies. Others won't because they were likely born under the provisional of, I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Now, all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach you can still live on. How are you dimming your light to fit in? And so I feel like that message is coming about because God wants you to not dim your light to fit in. He wants you to start celebrating yourselves. He wants you to start playing. He wants you to really focus on raising your vibration, doing things that make you feel good in your body. And so if any people, places, or things are not making you do that, then now it's time for you to make those decisions on if you're going to continue down that path or if you're going to let go so that you can grow. All right, y'all, that is all the messages I have for you. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. If you did not catch it, the moral of this story is that you are way too special to try to shine you are way too special to try to dim your light or fit into any ill-placed box. So shine brightly and do you.